Karamat presents gratitude to the hospitality industry. We are providing a platform where experienced leaders share their culinary journey with budding aspirants. A platform where experience meets execution. A platform where we put together collective efforts. A platform with a shared aim, reviving the hospitality industry from the challenges posed by the pandemic. Come, join us on this culinary journey.
कुछ शेफ बॉर्न जीनियस होते हैं, कुछ अपनी मेहनत और लगन से जीनियस बनते हैं, पर इन सारे जीनियस में एक बात कॉमन है, ये खाना बड़ा लाजवाब बनाते हैं, जैसे कोई करामात हो इनके हाथों में।
जी हाँ, ये करामात ही है शेफ के हाथों में।
करामात मास्टर मिक्स फॉर मास्टर शेफ, 100% natural gravies and many more.
Namaskar. I'm Chef Vinod and I'm here with someone special from the hospitality industry who has earned a reputation, name and fame across India. And he has been into this industry for almost 5 decades, starting from his father to himself and the younger generation in the coming time. So we have Mr. Satya Prasad Shetty with us, and he will be sharing his valuable experience and words of wisdom with us. So not wasting much of the time, and let's welcome Mr. Satya Prasad Shetty. Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, sir. Namaskar, chef.
I think you have studied in Switzerland and you have done your hotel management there. And
Right.
So from a typical South Indian kind of a business owner, then you went to Switzerland to learn the international standards and international skills of cooking and hospitality. So how did that happen?
Well, here my brother and my brother-in-law, both thought one thing for me, that with the changing times, we need a different perspective. And one of the things is we need more exposure. What is happening in India is fine. What is happening outside the country? What can happen? What technology for safety, hygiene, equipments? So that with that thought, I decided to go to Switzerland, because at that point of time, Switzerland, of course, even today, it is supposed to be one of the best for the hospitality. And I was lucky to get one of the best schools, Hotel Institute Montreux, which is very close to Geneva. So, it is an experience, because when I went there, I realized food is much more. Food is not just about food, it is about people, that is your customers and also your own staff, plus kind of the people you are managing the business with. And there, when I went as a student, I interacted with students who were absolutely brilliant in their debates, in their research, in their concept, the clarity of thought, and they approach things very differently. So that was a very big thing for me. And once I came back, the next generation, I pushed them to go abroad. Like my nephew, Ankit Shetty from Surat, they are the owners of Gita Refreshment Brand. He went to London. My my brother's son went to Switzerland. So the next generation also went, and the exposure that they got has given us a much bigger outlook of the whole business, how things are changing, and how we can, keep on adding new value to our own business and sustain. Not only sustain, but to grow.
Our business, the food business, basically is more customer centric. So
Absolutely.
we need to produce what taste they want rather than what we like.
True. Very true. But again, sometimes it is not just about a food. Sometimes, like in a canteen, I will just share with you an experience that people, it also depends on their mood. They might had a issue with their job, and
Yes.
they're reflecting on the food. So at that point of time, it is not about the food. The complaint is not of food. He's just not
Emotions.
in the right mind.
It's the emotion that we need to
Emotions
handle.
come into play. And that's where you need
Yes.
when a person complains, instead of defending, it's just better to just listening.
So what are the 3 most important principles that you follow to run the whole business as a whole? If I may ask, just to share 2-3 principles that you follow to run the businesses?
First, as I told you, communication. Okay, that is a skill that everyone, even if people think it's a very difficult thing and all, communication, some of them. But if you look at it, communication is very easy. You have to be more of a listener than a talker. So when I say listener, you need to listen to your cook, your chef, your kitchen team, your service team. You need to interact with your customer and take his inputs. So communicate, basically communicate. That is one of the things that matters. Second is accept the fact that this industry is extremely dynamic. It cannot be smooth every day. You're gonna have in a week a rough days, and you have to find a way to like it. It will throw up challenges, and you have to find a way to tackle it. So this is not an industry that is, one side is always smooth. Food business is never smooth. It's very dynamic.
Yeah. And Mr. Shetty, you have traveled the globe a lot, and you have learned a lot of different food cultures, and you have tasted many foods. And though you are a vegetarian,
Yes.
So how do you think, what is the future of food in terms of vegetarian and non-vegetarian kind of a thing? Where is the trend happening in the future?
There is, as you said, I love to travel. That is my passion. And this COVID has really hit my travel plans that I will go on in the coming years. The food, the way the food thing is happening, as a chef, you will be knowing. There are a lot of non-vegetarian food which is being made in the lab. It's going to be made in the lab. Like Singapore has already launched it. And in Europe, they are looking at plant-based non-veg food. So I think, over a period of time, it's gonna be like a lot of veganism is also catching up. It's really becoming big. So people are getting conscious of what they eat, and vegetarian is gonna be a little more in trend. But of course, non-vegetarian who love their non-veg, they will definitely never compromise on their this thing. But with the lab food and all this thing, with the environment factor coming in, the impact of livestock in environment is quite huge. So maybe, the lab food coming in, things may change and a lot of people will go for that food. So that is a trend that may change. And if it's a plant-based meat items, maybe a lot of vegetarian also will go for it. So definitely the food industry is gonna see a lot of changes in the coming year. And like in India especially, we already are used to a lot of fusion food because our country is so vast and we have so many cuisines, so many different tastes. So we adapt very fast. So there's a possibility that a lot of fusion food and a lot of this kind of concept will come into India in the coming years.
So during this COVID, there were a lot of people who started their own startup businesses from scratch, maybe because of the loss of job or maybe due to various reasons. So they started their own small businesses, maybe from home chefs or from a one outlet kind of a thing. So what is your advice to the people, those who are starting up the new businesses and they want to grow in the food sector?
Well, since you're asking me to give you advice, I would say suggestion or sharing my experience. It is food industry. Unfortunately, people outside the industry think it is a quick fix money. It is not that. Food business, to be a restaurant or a mini kitchen or a huge bulk kitchen, cloud kitchen, it takes time. It takes time to build your business. It's better that it takes time. If you get instant success, the chances of a huge failure down the line is almost guaranteed. So you need to have patience. You need to build step by step. If you started and you got a good response, it's good to be happy and positive. But if you already have achieved some success, do not think you may not hit a failure in future. And failure is important. I personally believe failure is as important as success because people who build on failure, they have more stronger foundation. So people who are doing these businesses, who are just started, first of all, they should not be afraid to fail. Very clear. And when they get success, they should not get carried away. They should focus on building process, systems, building a team. They want to do everything by themselves. It's gonna be, as you grow, you can't do it. You need good people. You need to become more of a thinker and a manager than a doer. You can only guide. Once you have reached a little heights, you need to guide your team, guide your people, and for that you need a team. If you try to do everything by yourself, like marketing also and delivering also, and then the quality is going to suffer. You're going to come down to it. So have patience, believe in building a team, and it's better that you earn less, but you invest in a process, system, and brand building. And so that once you consistently deliver, don't try to cut corners. Once you start making money, you cannot think, okay, a customer ka complaint aaya, it doesn't matter. No, every customer complaint should be like your first complaint. Treat it like your first complaint and give your full attention and understand why this happened, how this can have been resolved, and how it should not happen. For that, you need a team. Invest in team. If you've done little success, you're building this thing. If you got little success, then initially you can do on your own. But once you hit a little bit of success, immediately invest in a team.
And also nowadays, I think companies like Karamat, they are investing a lot of time, energy with the partners and customers in innovating and developing new recipes so that they can give as much as support in reducing the time, energy and effort producing the final dishes.
That is what is needed. Somebody like us, we also, like sir, you also, you are upgrading your skills. This is a very dynamic industry. We have to update and we change with time and get better and better. Finding the value for money at the same time improving the quality. So it's when you have suppliers like this, it only helps you deliver better products at almost the same cost. That makes a huge difference for your own business.
I think this is wonderful session and this can go hours and hours. So
yes.
We would like to put a stop on this, and I would like to thank you, Mr. Shetty, for your wonderful time and words of wisdom.
Really,
stay safe, stay healthy.
Yes, stay
Looking
safe.
forward for many more such
Very
occasions.
Yes, done. Have a nice evening. Enjoy the rest of the
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
कुछ शेफ बॉर्न जीनियस होते हैं, कुछ अपनी मेहनत और लगन से जीनियस बनते हैं, पर इन सारे जीनियस में एक बात कॉमन है, ये खाना बड़ा लाजवाब बनाते हैं, जैसे कोई करामात हो इनके हाथों में।
जी हाँ, ये करामात ही है शेफ के हाथों में।
करामात मास्टर मिक्स फॉर मास्टर शेफ, 100% natural gravies and many more.